And when you stand here in the middle of it, you can see how they described it. They said they literally had to fight from tree to tree. And keep in mind, it was cold, wet, rainy, and muddy in that October month. And you can almost see that even on a day like today, how miserable that must have been.
Lawson Sakai, a graduate from Southern California's Montebello High School, remembers that forest well and the ugliness of the battle.
All of a sudden, this German popped up in front of me and shot me point blank. And nothing happened. So I turned with my BAR and I just drilled this son of a bitch. And I went up and grabbed him by the neck. His helmet fell off. The kid was probably more scared than I was. But he missed me 10 feet away.
The German boy was dead. Lawson was lucky to be alive. Meantime, the trapped members of the Lost Battalion were suffering, waiting and praying they would be rescued.
This is exactly where the Lost Battalion was dug in, up and down this hillside, and these foxholes are still here. This is a pretty good sized one. They were digging in them for 5 days, so they were substantial, and you can see, if you look around, you see the terrain that they were dealing with, the thick forest, the hillside, and they used this to protect themselves from the Nazis who had them surrounded.
Those foxholes helped the Texans fight off the Germans. It was an agonizing 5 days.
We were getting real low on food, medical supplies, ammunition. And the first thing they did, they tried to shoot some chocolate D-bars into us. Right away they got on the radio and come back and stop that because we took some casualties from that hard chocolate.
At the same time, the Nisei soldiers were suffering enormous casualties. The fighting was fierce, but they broke the German lines, and this famous newsreel was taken just moments after the rescue. The Texans, forever grateful for a second chance at life.
And they saved my dad's life.
And no one understands that more than Anthony Agnoni from Redondo Beach.
This is my dad, Anthony Agnoni's Eisenhower jacket.
His father, who has since passed away, was rescued that fateful day, allowing him to come home, have children, including Anthony.
If it weren't for the 442, Dad would have never come home and had a happy life, and I wouldn't be here.
I met Anthony at a memorial for the fallen members of the 10442nd. He was carrying his father's uniform, still saying thank you to the soldiers who gave their lives so that his father could live his.
I think that every single one of them should be honored. It's long overdue.
This beautiful and heartbreaking place is in the foothills of the Vosges Mountains,